First Eps podcast is back.
Well, hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm great. We watched Lockwood Company, the new Netflix show.
Yeah.
It's about ghosts.
It is.
We're going to talk about it. I'm Eric.
I'm Keith.
This is First Eps. What's up, everybody? Eric and Keith back.
Oh, yeah, we're back.
We're back. We watched more TV. Can you believe it?
I can't.
I can't either. There's so much good stuff happening in the world of television, streaming television.
I mean, there is. Did we watch The Best Possible Option? I guess we'll talk more about
We're going to talk about it. We watched Lockwood and Company.
Okay.
Or Lockwood and Co.
And Co. You think you heard them say Co in the show.
Yeah, the guy in the show, the guy's like, welcome to Lockwood and Co. And I'm like, it's British. I'm like, do they not say the company? And maybe it's like a British
Maybe
thing.
they don't say company and mixed Co.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we watched this new show. There was a bunch of new stuff. This one looked good.
What else was out there this week?
Shrinking, Apple TV show with Jason Segel and Harrison Ford.
I thought you were going to make us watch that one.
I thought about it. Then, like, the ghost one looked pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That Kunk show was like that, like Lady
British
Borat.
One. Yeah. A lot of British shows coming out this week.
But yeah, we picked the ghost one.
Yeah.
We both like ghosts.
We do. Oh, So I found out that there's a haunted. Let's do a little segue for a second. You didn't ask me about my week, but I've been watching.
I was just about to.
So Kindred Spirits, one of my favorite ghost shows, is back again. Amy and Adam.
Yep.
They're back again at Discovery Plus, obviously. They were just in Palmyra in this most recent week.
Oh, that's nearby.
Yeah, I had no idea that Palmyra has a well-known ghost experience.
Really?
Apparently, their main street has 4 or 5 shops that they've converted into museums. So you can pay one price, and you can go like one's a dry goods shop, one's an old printing press shop.
Okay.
So they investigated these, and it was really, really haunted.
Really?
So I think we need to try to get to there. Yeah.
What was it? There's a show, Kindred Spirits.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. So
send me the app details.
I will. But you can't. I did take a little looky-loo to see, and it is on the Haunted New York Trail, and we can reserve nights there.
Okay.
To
we could stay over there.
I don't know if you can stay over, but you can reserve evenings.
Gotcha.
It's only an hour away.
Is there a haunted hotel? I want to stay in a haunted hotel.
I did once in Albany, but nothing happened. I was there for a week. I thought for sure we'd see something.
Yeah, at least the housekeepers would fuck with you a little bit.
No, nothing. It was the Bachelor Hotel. It was actually in. What was it in? Where did I go this past spring?
Oh, Saratoga Springs.
Saratoga Springs. That's right.
Yes.
The Bachelor Inn. Beautiful little Victorian bed and breakfast, but no ghosts.
No ghosts.
And mine was supposed to be more haunted.
Did you leave a review that said no ghosts, 1 star?
1 star. No. Anyway, but yeah. So I'm glad though that the ghosts that I've been looking for, that we've been looking for, do not do what happened in this show. Let's do a segue.
This show, the ghosts are much more intense than our real world ghosts.
Exactly.
So, okay, we're going to give spoilers for the first episode. It's all we watched. It's all we knew.
Yeah.
So, it starts out, and it's
London.
London.
Oh, wait, no, we're not actually in London.
Not in London. No. Yeah, it starts out with a guy and a girl with swords. Oh, I guess
they are in London at this point. Yeah.
And they're young, Ghostbusters.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it's literally, this is the start of the show, and we're like, why are the kids Ghostbusters? And then immediately, the first sentence is well, the kids do it because the adults aren't as sensitive to ghosts or something like that.
Yeah.
But I thought my favorite part was the outfit, the guy's outfit.
Yeah.
So he had a trench coat on.
Yeah.
Would you call it a trench coat?
I think it was a suit. Was it trench coat?
But it was long. It went down to his calves.
Okay, almost like a those fancy New Year's suits.
Exactly.
Riff Raff wears.
Not like tails. It wasn't tails. It was a full coat.
Okay.
But anyways.
Yeah.
Then he had a shirt and tie and a dope ass sword.
Yeah.
And I realized I just want to have a sword.
Yeah. Like a rapier or something.
Yeah, just carry it around.
Yeah.
That's always been a stylistic choice. If you could go back to a certain era, what style of dress would you want to wear? And that would be me. Sword on your hip, cool outfit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would yours be? Or sometimes the Western stuff looks really cool.
That would not be my choice.
Yeah, no. I think I just want to have a weapon on my hip. I guess I'm realizing.
I don't know. This is a great question.
Yeah.
I think I would want to wear some, something like the Medici's would wear. Dramatic, long cloak thing,
Okay.
with a hat on, red.
Of course.
Very
Yeah.
severe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very dramatic.
I thought you were gonna go with like loincloth, like caveman.
Yeah.
style.
Yeah, that was the close second.
Yeah, because that's what you wear at Fire Island.
Exactly. Yeah. Spotted loincloths.
Exactly.
Yeah, with my what do they call them? What do you put my harness?
Braziers. Oh,
my brazier with a harness on top. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So these kids, they we find out they're Ghostbusters. They're going into this house. There's some sort of spirit
no harnesses,
here. No, none
just
at all.
Normal outfits.
None to be found. And they go in and they just like stand there and close their eyes. So this is like a different take on it wasn't let's use. They have like powers.
Yes, they have powers, exactly.
They're not using like any tools
like
or anything.
Meters, like we do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like maybe like one of those like sticks.
Yeah, the dowsing.
Yeah,
dowsing rods.
Spirits.
Yeah, spirits.
Nothing. They just go in and close their eyes and they listen.
Yeah, which of course I loved. That was great.
Yeah, and then the guy's like, a death glow. So he has like that power to see like where death was or something.
I think so. Yeah.
And then
I don't know how it helps you as a ghost hunter. You just see that somebody died there. That seems kind of weird. But
yeah. Okay. And then like the girl heard like someone falling down the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's like we're finding out like pretty quickly that she's just really she could hear shit.
Yeah, that's like her main power is like hearing. Yeah.
And then we see like just all of a sudden, bam, we're looking at a ghost. A beautiful ghost down a hallway. And I really loved how they presented the ghosts. They're like a bright, like smoky fog type thing. Right. They have a lot of definition, but like not always. It kind of like goes in and out. I thought it was really done well for CGI ghosties.
Totally. I like it too. And it kind of came into existence by like this like mist, and then the mist got more and more defined and turned into this person. Yeah,
it was real cool. And all of a sudden, this ghost just charges at the girl, and bam, credits.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're gonna rock you. This is the credits, and it's like a weird '80s like hip hop song. I'm kidding.
Was it? I don't remember.
No, it was just a basic ghosty time song.
Yeah, but then we go back in time.
We're going back in time. 3 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, to be exact.
Yeah.
Not 4, like she said.
Yeah, and we see a building. The sign out front says Jacobs and Company, and in it we see the girl that we just saw. Well, her name was Lucy Carlisle. Okay. We see her being like pimped out by her mother to like this other because she has a power.
Yeah.
So it seems to me here that powers are important. Not everybody has them. The people that do have them can go and fight ghosts in this world.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird because for some reason it's kind of got this mix of like modern time. But it also reminds me of like Bob Cratchit time.
Yes.
Like, because they kind of like, you want to sure she can sign up for this? Well, she's got no rights. I'll do it, and you'll pay me. And then like lead her by the ear in, and all of a sudden she's like an indentured servant. Like,
exactly.
It was kind of weird.
When was it taking place?
I think it was supposed to be like modern.
Really?
I think so because they had phones. Didn't they have phones?
Yeah. Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember the phones, but yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely.
There were cars and stuff.
There were cars. Yeah, you're right. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, because the style is very oldie time.
Yeah.
And like and being that it was in London, like already makes it seem old.
Like 1812. Like
right? So this is basically like a ghost school now that they're in, it seems. So we find out, her title is that she's a listener, which means she could listen to things. And worst fucking uniforms that I've ever seen on any school person.
Yeah, usually the Brits have really great uniforms.
Oh, these are awful.
No, they're bad.
They were like red and yellow.
Yeah. Like some were quilted, some weren't. What was up with that?
I don't know. It was terrible.
Yeah.
And then so they go on a ghost hunt. They take them out in their ghost hunt. Each person has their like abilities, and they're just kind of like throwing them into the fire.
Yeah, and this is not like a fun ghost hunt.
No.
Like it's not like, oh, I think I heard something.
Yeah. Like immediately they get in the house. The girl, Lucy, is like, this shit's not good.
Yeah.
She tries to like bounce out to go get the head of the school.
Okay. Wait.
Jacobs.
Is this the one where all the shit goes bad?
Yeah, and then everything goes bad.
Yeah. We kind of went ahead there a little.
Yeah, we're just going ahead to the
okay.
major points.
Yeah, because there was a little one beforehand. She
I
saved
don't
the
remember
day.
that at all.
Remember she threw that like smoke bomb at the thing and she saved them
yes.
because she's good reaction time. She sensed it.
Yeah.
And then, fast forward, she's like a leader of the school, but everybody loves her. We go on, and now we're on this ghost hunt.
I skipped all that.
Yeah, you skipped all that.
I think part of it was,
yeah.
I think I was eating something at the time, maybe.
Yeah.
So, you can't always, do two things at once.
Yeah. But then
or maybe I was drinking.
You were drinking heavily.
I think so. Spindrift tonight.
Yes.
So, less calories, less, it would just up the the drugs and marijuana instead of the drinking, right?
Keep the good times
flowing
the
for pills,
for the audience.
Tons of pills just flying everywhere. But yeah, so this one I'm talking about, they get thrown into this ghost hunt, and shit goes bad immediately.
Yeah.
She tries to get
now Lucy thinks it's gonna happen. She tries to get the
tries to warn everybody. Get the headmaster. Turns out he's a scared little piece of poop, so he won't go in.
Now, you guys got this. Just go in there. Stop making excuses.
And it goes like bad. They get ghost touched. They call it.
So yeah, this is not just like walking down the hall and you get scared. Like you can get
if a ghost touches you, you die.
Yeah,
that's like straight up. You just die. Yeah. Except then the other girl, there was a girl there who got ghost locked or something they called it.
Yeah,
and she just became like catatonic.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that was all.
No.
But the dude.
That was one of our good friends.
Yeah, the headmaster took off. So Lucy, there's a whole trial and stuff like that. She gets in a fight with her mom.
Yeah.
And then, long story short, she goes off to old London town.
Yep. I mean, it has that whole Harry Potter vibe, right? Where she's with adults. The adults are crappy.
Yes.
So finally, she's moved on now. She's with
Yep.
She's looking for a new start, fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh group of people to work with in a London town. Yeah,
exactly. So she goes to a bunch of ghost hunting places. Yeah. No, everybody's like, we don't want you. We heard about what happened with you.
Yeah, you haven't finished school.
Yeah. And then she finds Lockwood and Company.
And Co.
And they do these bunch of tests where she's got to use her powers.
Psychomancy.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And she gets a job there.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden she's living there. I didn't know I really didn't expect that to happen.
I mean, it's kind of like a facts of life kind of thing, right?
I think so. Yeah. There's that one guy who's Tootie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tootie, Blair. Yeah.
There's
Blanche.
no Mrs. Potts or whatever
Potts.
What was that lady's name?
What's her name? No, Mrs. Potts. That's
that's
from
Beauty and the Beast. Yeah.
Mrs. Garrett.
Garrett.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and then all of a sudden, now we're back to the present day.
Yes.
We go back.
This is her people now. That's how she got part of this group.
That guy's name is Anthony Lockwood. He's the head of this.
But he's young.
But yeah, he is young. How old would you say he is?
If he's 21, I think that's...
Yeah. Because I think she's only 17, maybe 16, 17, right?
Yeah. Because I don't think she's supposed to be graduated yet.
Yeah. So...
he's probably younger than that. He's probably 19.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, so this is based on a young adult novel, so they got to be, the main attraction.
Right. We don't want anything uncomfortable where he's 35 and she's 16.
Exactly. So yeah, now they're in this ghost battle. She's swinging around a sword.
Yeah. She got pushed off and she jumped off and she's hanging for dear life on the side of the picture frame.
So what do you think of their ghost fighting and hunting equipment? You said so. I liked the swords. I thought the swords were cool, but what they do is they just flail them around in front of them to create some sort of to push the ghost away. And you were not a fan of that.
That was stupid. I thought it was kind of dumb.
And the way they show it too, how when things go real fast, you kind of see the trail.
Yeah.
So it's but so in this, the ghosts don't iron, right?
Yeah, the iron stops them.
And do you think the swords are iron, and maybe that's what's pushing it back
in the air or something? Maybe.
Yeah. And then they had these little balls of that were fire, sparks. Remember, she's throwing those at everything.
Yeah.
So
that's cooler.
Ultimately, this guy Anthony Lockwood's getting attacked. So Lucy throws a spark ball at the ghost. It saves the day.
Yeah.
But lights his whole house on fire.
Of course, that happens a lot.
And then The only solution they have is to jump from like a 3-story building instead of with this slowly moving fire behind them, where they got so much
I thought that
time
was so
to
I'm
discuss
sorry.
a way out.
Let's talk about that scene. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
literally talking for about 5 minutes on this porch as the house was being enveloped. They're not
Yep.
calling authorities. They're not doing anything
Yep,
to try to
yep.
help stop the fire. But instead, then literally there are pillars going from the top
You know,
to the bottom.
you wanted them to shimmy down.
Yeah,
the thing.
there was a railing. You go on the other side of the railing.
Yep.
You hold the pillar and you just shimmy down.
And everybody knows that you hang off a ledge and drop down, because then it it's,
You're
you're
minimizing
not
the
jumping.
distance.
They literally
Exactly.
jumped off of this thing. So I don't know. Is the next episode going to start with them like
Broken legs.
with broken legs in the hospital or something? Well, we did what we could.
Probably.
Just flailing our sword around.
So yeah, that took me out of the element a little bit.
Yeah.
but,
So they jump off. And credits.
Yeah.
We don't
to
know.
say we saw that was going to be the ending there. That was not a big surprise to me. That was
With them jumping off a building.
well. I mean, I guess that was a surprise, but like I thought they were going to end it there. I'm like, really, like this. It just seemed like weird.
Yes.
I was a little disappointed in the whole thing.
There's no resolution, you mean, to this first part?
It just didn't seem like. It seemed like a very convenient way to end the episode. Like, I don't know. Like, it could have been like, it would have been better, I think, if they would have ended it where like she throws the ball, he like saves her. All of a sudden, they like thank you, and they turn back and like they're
fire everywhere.
Golfing,
yeah,
and that's where the ends. Exactly.
Yeah. What do we do?
Yeah.
Maybe just because I guess it's for a younger audience.
Maybe. Yeah. It was like Thelma and Louise, where they're just jumping off the edge. It was like,
total
oh, here we
Thelma.
go. Anyway.
Total Louise.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the first episode of Lockwood and Company.
Yeah.
There's 8 episodes.
Okay.
That are all out now, and like I said, it's based on books by Jonathan Stroud. And
you looked those up, and they very highly reviewed on Goodreads, right?
Yeah, and there's like 5 of them.
Okay.
Like I said, young adult fiction, but yeah, they lots of good ratings, and and it was written and directed by Joe Cornish, who I like. He's done he did a movie called Attack the Block, and he's done a bunch of other stuff. He wrote a bunch of good stuff.
Absolutely.
So that's why I really wanted to check it out. And produced by Edgar Wright, who is one of my favorite directors. Edgar Allan Wright. Yeah, so that was our first episode. Now, we won't give our review until at the end here.
Yeah.
Before that, let's just talk about ghosts for a second.
Okay.
Now, how so the ghosts, the way they were featured in this,
Yeah.
really violent things, and like people die from them. What was your take on like that part of it?
I mean, I like that. I'm reading another one that actually your wife gave me. What's it called? Vespertine or something?
Mm-hmm.
And it also has ghosts that are similar, where they touch you, they can like inflict like a burn kind of thing on you. If they touch you too long, they can possess you. And so like there's a whole group of people who have to go out and put the ghosts down. So it's actually kind of similar, but this one they're like religious people who do it instead of being like investigators who do it.
Interesting.
But yeah, they use a censer. Like you know the church and like the priests like wave that censer around. These ones like wave that and they hit the ghost with it. And
is it filled with something?
Yeah, with like holy incense.
Really?
So then it's like a silver censer with the holy incense.
That's a cool weapon.
I thought it's a lot cooler than a rapier brandished around.
But the rapier looks real cool. Like on your can you have both?
Yeah, no, you can have a censer just hanging down too.
Yeah, that looks kind of dumb.
Well, think about it though with my Medici
with a robe.
Outfit.
Yeah, something.
So it's kind of dumb.
yeah, no, that'd be cool. It'd be cool. But yeah, I remember being in like church and watching them do it, and I always thought I'm like that would be a dope ass weapon.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Absolutely. Yeah. But I mean, so I like the ghost. I thought that's kind of a cool concept though, having these ghosts that are more.
It was pretty new to me. Usually ghosts are just kind of like, okay, they can like fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
But they're just like a nuisance. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. These are like D&D ghosts, right?
Yeah.
Like wraiths, like where they can actually cause real damage. Yeah. You're like you said, they're not just like jump scare ghosts or poltergeists.
All right. Well, while we're on the topic of ghosts,
what we got? Yeah,
I made a little tournament for ghost movies.
Love our tournaments.
I know you love. Okay. Like I looked at ghost shows, and there's no shows.
Know too many of them,
and those are just like the ghost hunting shows.
Yeah, and I can rank those all for you, no problem.
Except for like Ghosts. Remember? Did you ever watch that new show?
Oh, Ghosts. Yeah, I watched a couple episodes. It's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah.
All right. So this is all movies that have ghosts featured in them.
Oh, remember that show with what's her name? We watched that one too. We remember Sleepy Hollow, Sleepy Vale, Courtney Cox.
Oh yeah,
What was
yeah.
that one called? Shining Vale.
Shining Veil. I forgot about that one. I should go back to that one.
Yeah.
All right, but it's so I took these lists from both quality magazines, Cosmopolitan and Good Housekeeping's top ghost movies. And I figured that because like you look at a list of like movies with ghosts and it's like 18 of them are like Korean movies and I'm like, he's not going to know any of these.
I won't know any of these.
Yeah. So these are ones you'll know.
I'll know because I know I remember in the target demographic of Better Homes and Gardens. So where are these from?
Yeah, you subscribe to Good Housekeeping. All right. First up, and now this is randomly sorted. The House on Haunted Hill versus The Conjuring.
Wait, House on Haunted? Isn't that a TV show?
It was.
Oh, the original one.
Yeah. And The Conjuring, like that's ghosts, right?
Yeah.
There's ghosts in that. Yeah. I try to not keep anything with demons or any other paranormal entities in this. Just ghosts.
Oh my god, that's a tough one. I feel like that's like a modern classic against like a.
I know, right off the bat.
I'm gonna do House on Haunted Hill. All right,
Wow.
The Hill. Yeah.
Wow, dude, that shocks me. Shocked me.
It's just such an OG one. That's one that has the house. That's like part of the setting, right? Where they all go up with the cars. And they're all driving up in Los Angeles, and then like they all like start dying. Right, that's the one, correct?
Yes, it's with Vincent Price.
Yeah. That one is that's a great movie.
All right. Okay. Next up. Okay. It looks so. Some movies did get a bye. You'll see in the next one. Next up, Paranormal Activity or Ghost.
I mean, I don't really like ghosts, so I would go Paranormal Activity, but you probably want Ghost.
Who doesn't like Ghost?
It's so schmaltzy.
Oh my god, dude. So wait a minute. Did you ever see the movie Ghost? Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore.
They do the thing, and they put the ghost hands, and they sing the song.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg.
She sends she's a psychic.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen the whole thing, I have to confess.
Really? Oh my god.
But it's like a love story, right? They're just ghosts.
It is a love story. And there's ghosts.
Yeah.
And Patrick Swayze. But then it's like a cool, like, action horror thing at the end. Man, you're really missing out. Fine, Paranormal Activity it is.
This is just for me. You can do, obviously.
This is just for you. Yeah, exactly. The Others.
Okay.
Against Field of Dreams.
Wait, Field of Dreams is a ghost movie?
Have you never seen Field of Dreams either? The baseball movie with the cornfield?
I didn't know it was a ghost. I thought it was like in his mind or something.
No,
like,
ghosts come out, dude.
Oh.
You never watched the whole thing.
I haven't either. I just saw it. It was based in Buffalo, or they filmed it in Buffalo, right?
No.
Oh, what was that one? The Natural.
Yeah.
Oh, I was getting too confused.
Yeah, always.
I watched
the only two baseball movies.
And The Sandlot.
Uh-huh.
That one's with ghosts too, The Sandlot? That's going to be out here
too. Yep, the ghost of the dog. So
I didn't
The
watch
Others.
That one. I'll have to go with The Others. That's
I thought you would have went with The Others anyways. Nicole Kidman, it's a period piece.
Yeah,
of course you would have.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters versus The Orphanage.
Oh, I haven't seen The Orphanage.
You haven't? Yeah, you would like that. It's like
that
a good Spanish.
Yeah. Pedro Pascal.
No, Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah. I know the picture of her. I'm sure I would like that one. Ghostbusters will just go with the one because I've seen it and
Ghostbusters is a classic.
Yeah.
Classic. Okay, Ouija, Origin of Evil versus Casper.
So this is like the Casper with what's
Christina Ricci.
Yeah. I haven't seen Ouija, Origin of Evil.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised at that. I mean, it's like one of those like shitty horror movies. I've never seen it either, but it seemed like something that you'd be into.
I'll watch. I'll go for that one because Casper was okay, but I wouldn't want to watch that again.
All right.
Yeah.
Ouija, Sleepy Hollow, or Amityville Horror.
Christina's really.
Oh, that's right. And I'm talking about the good Amityville Horror, the one with Ryan Reynolds' abs.
Well, we'll go with that one, Amityville Horror. Sure.
Many consider it to be the weaker of the two.
Yeah.
But I think when he's out there chopping wood.
Yeah. Before it goes crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Ring and Poltergeist.
Oh, Poltergeist. Poltergeist, definitely.
Yeah, that's I mean, not.
I've only seen it for the first time recently.
Really?
Yes.
I saw it when I was young, and it gave me the worst nightmares.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
It's pretty terrifying.
What Lies Beneath or Pet Cemetery?
What lies beneath? What is that one
That was
again?
one with Harrison Ford and who was the lady in that? I don't
remember that one, so I'm gonna say Pet Sematary because I did watch that one.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The Woman in Black and Beetlejuice.
I don't remember The Woman in Black at all.
There was one with Harry Potter was in it, and it was like a period thing.
Oh, that
and
sounds
it's like,
amazing.
yeah. It's like some big mansion. There's a woman.
What?
Yeah, in black.
That's the one.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Beetlejuice was fine and fun, but I liked it as a kid. I saw it a couple times, but that sounds much cooler. What you just tried. Harry Potter?
That's the biggest upset in the whole bunch so far. The Ghosts of Girlfriends Past and A Tale of Two Sisters. Now, this one, this is another Korean one, Tale of Two Sisters, and I only added it because it was on every Good Housekeeping list I've ever seen.
Really?
Yes. We need to watch it.
Pop it on. Tale of Two Sisters.
That over A Ghost of Girlfriends Past, the Matthew McConaughey ghost rom-com shocked me, dude. You're shocking me here.
Well, I have to confess, the ones I haven't seen, I just go for what sounds more interesting. So
yeah,
I
think that's fair.
Yeah.
The Shining versus The Frighteners.
Oh, that's an interesting one. I'm gonna go for The Shining, but The Frighteners I did like.
That's a tough one. Yeah. The Frighteners is like if it was against anything else.
Yep.
I love The Frighteners.
That would have been my first like rated R movie I saw that I could get into without like having to like worry about.
Yeah. It was funny.
Good, yeah.
And like that one, I still remember I know I haven't seen it in forever.
The beginning was scary.
It was very scary, yeah.
Right.
But like I remember the actual like the ghosts and the CGI I was like, wow, this looks really good.
Yes.
Yep. Probably now it looks like trash.
Probably.
Crimson Peak versus Spirited Away.
Oh, those are so different.
I know.
This is the hardest one you're giving me.
Yeah, it is a tough one. You've got Spirited Away, animated one. It's like it's a happy kind of weird movie. Crimson Peak.
Yeah, Miyazaki or whatever.
Beautiful period piece.
Miyazaki
yeah.
Versus
Guillermo del Toro. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for Spirited Away.
All right.
Yeah.
And then 13 Ghosts versus The Sixth Sense.
13 Ghosts. Sorry. I know it's your boy.
Well, so The Sixth Sense, I think, is an amazing movie and way, 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 way better than 13 Ghosts. But I understand it, like, once you've seen Sixth Sense once, it's not as good the second time.
Like, I did watch it. I did enjoy it the second time because then I realized I was watching it from a different vantage point.
Yeah.
So I did like that part of it. But, yeah, exactly. You know what's going on then.
Okay. So
this is still going on. We got to go on. Oh, my gosh.
Well, yeah, we got to narrow it down.
Wow.
So this is a weird list, though, because I think all the favorites are, like, out. So House on Haunted Hill against the first by Coco.
Coco, House on Haunted Hill.
Okay.
First buy, it popped on in there.
It did. Paranormal Activity versus The Others.
Paranormal Activity.
Really? Did you not like The Others?
I did. I liked it. I kind of feel like The Others was kind of like Sixth Sense.
Yeah, it was. I was just going to say, if you've seen it once, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's, the big surprise. Okay. Ghostbusters versus Ouija.
Don't
you fucking dare.
I'm going to say Ghostbusters.
All right.
Okay.
Like Ouija. Amityville Horror versus Poltergeist.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be mad at me when I say Poltergeist. I just have to.
You have to.
Okay.
Pet Cemetery versus The Haunting. Which is like
is that a buy? Did that come out of nowhere?
That did come out of nowhere.
What's
That's
The Haunting?
It's like the Haunting of Hill House, but the black and white version. And it was more, I guess, closely aligned with the book. I've never seen it. It was on all the lists.
Okay. What was the other one?
Pet Cemetery.
Let's go Pet Cemetery still because I haven't seen Haunting.
I hear you. The Woman in Black.
Yeah.
Tale of Two Sisters.
Gotta go for Harry Potter.
There you go. Always go with Harry Potter. When in doubt, Potter it out. The Shining versus Candyman.
Oh, The Shining.
Easy.
Yeah.
And then Spirited Away versus 13 Ghosts.
Yeah, Spirited Away. All right. This is
All
good.
right.
Now moving on.
We are moving on. So we had first round House on Haunted Hill versus Paranormal Activity.
House on Haunted Hill.
Okay. Ghostbusters.
Yes. This is gonna be
versus Poltergeist.
good. Oh, Poltergeist.
All right.
Although I do love. I remember that Ghostbusters song going roller
I
skating.
know.
Roller skating. I don't remember. Oh, the Poltergeist song is really good though too. Though. What is it? It's like the piano one.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is now, but it's also good.
Yep. Did you see the new Ghostbusters movie?
Which one?
Not the Lady Ghostbusters, the new one with the kids.
No.
It's very good.
Okay.
It reminds me a lot of like kind of like Stranger Things, but like Ghostbusters, and then like it's in the future of the original Ghostbusters movies.
Oh, interesting.
It's like a continuation. It's really cool. It's very well done.
Cool.
All right, Pet Cemetery versus The Woman in Black.
I'm very intrigued by The Woman in Black now.
Oh my God, this one's gonna take it all. And then The Shining versus Spirited Away.
Oh, I'm sorry, The Shining.
Yep, I think you gotta.
It's so good.
All right, we've got The House on Haunted Hill versus Poltergeist.
The House on Haunted Hill.
Wow. Man, I am shocked with your choices here. And then The Woman in Black versus The Shining.
The Shining.
Okay, so the championship round, House on Haunted Hill against The Shining for the best ghost film.
The Shining.
The Shining wins it, folks. First Eps tournament party.
That was great.
Yeah,
you really, there was
you
some
nailed
highs
it.
and lows. It was very nerve-wracking.
Lots of lows for me.
Lots of lows for me.
All right, let's get back to Lockwood and Company.
Oh, God, yeah.
We want to hear your review on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. What's your First Eps review of the first episode of Lockwood and Co?
I'm going to give it a 3.
What? I did not expect that.
There's a lot of twists
low.
and turns tonight.
Holy shit!
Really
You're really
disappointed.
negging. You're negging tonight. You're really. I think are we using that right? You're really down on everything.
SNL was that an
Yeah,
SNL? I don't know. I was disappointed in it.
So we watched the trailer right before.
Yeah.
And you saw the trailer. You're like, this looks fantastic.
Yes.
There's ghosts. It's British.
Yeah.
Oldie time-ish.
Sure.
And then it just really let you down. It didn't meet the expectations. That's why it was a 3.
I just wasn't interested in how they were fighting the ghosts after a while. I like her. It got 3 points because she has psychic powers.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna revise 4 points.
4 points. We've got a live revision, folks. Never happened before. Holy cow.
Like 2 points for ghosts, 2 points for psychic powers.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really in love with the guy that you liked. I didn't really like him. I don't know.
Gotcha. No, you didn't like it. That's all there is to it. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about it.
The characters didn't really grab me and draw me in. The world didn't draw me in.
Yep. Yeah.
I like the subject area and the thought of it all was really cool, but it didn't get actualized for me to draw me in.
I hear you. It kind of like teased you a little bit with everything.
Yeah. How about you?
I give it a 6.
Okay. All right.
It didn't amaze me. I am eager to see what's next in the series. I definitely want to watch the next one. But yeah, there were some things that it just kind of stopped short. Like it could have been just more. It could have been a little scarier, or could have leaned into the ghosts fighting and stuff like that, like more of like that. Because I do want to know more about that story. Like, how is it that they live in this ghost world, and like when kids die, they have like a trial, but it's a regular occurrence. There's a plaque that they put all the names of people, and like it's just kids going out and fighting ghosts. Where I want to know more about that. Which is why I'll definitely watch the second episode.
Should I get our backstory?
But yeah, they kind of just glossed over all that.
Yeah.
Focused too long on some of the stuff that maybe didn't need to be
I don't
focused
know.
on.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of just like talking in the beginning.
Yeah, and for all that, I also didn't really feel like I love like so. I was just thinking about other shows when we first started watching them, like what was the one with Eva Green? When
Oh, yeah.
what was that one? Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful.
So like I remember that one like started out
That was
with
a
a
great
bang,
show.
and it was so good. And I remember like by the end of the first episode, like they were together as this team, and it was like this badass team, and you're like, oh, this is great, and it's just the beginning.
Mhm.
Like they were clicking, and I wanted to see something like that, and I never really got that with this group.
No.
And so I was just kind of, I feel like there's a lot of good pieces, but they never came together for me.
Yeah. Great. I love that. Great description.
Right? Okay.
Yep. All right. So I mean, together, we give it a 5.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Which is good because it would have been like a 4.33.
yeah, it would have been really hard to
Yeah.
figure out. I don't know. I don't do math.
No, we have to get your son for that.
Exactly. All right. Well, that's it. Lockwood and Company. You know,
And Co.
use your judgment. You know, we can't. We this is one where we
Yeah.
don't have either a winner or a loser. We're right there in the middle.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
use your judgment.
Kind of like I use my judgment for those amazing movies.
Oh my God, you
Yeah.
really did.
Yeah. You got to use your judgment
Really
too.
did.
You may not agree with me.
No.
You probably won't agree with Eric because but you've got your own opinions.
Sure.
Share them
Sure.
on
sure.
our social media platforms.
Yes,
Let
please.
them know where.
Yeah, I want to know what you have to think about this show. It
Yeah.
is, we can't come to a decision. We need your help.
Yeah.
So yeah, go check out our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. All the places. But yeah, go let us know what you thought of the Lockwood and Company. Let us know what you thought of this episode. Share. We want to know.
Yeah.
We want to know.
What are your
what
favorite
love
ghost shows,
is.
movies?
Yeah. And how badly did Keith fuck up this bracket?
Come on. I mean, I feel like the winner would have been the winner regardless.
The Shining.
Yeah, I think that Poltergeist maybe would have been on top. Or I think the Hill Haunting.
The
House on Haunted
Conjuring
Hill,
to me is like, The Conjuring is one of the scariest.
But you popped it against like an OG. Like
I know, I did. Yeah,
Like it would have made a lot.
Things would have been totally different.
It's kind of like this would have been like the first and somehow like that the
Ghost,
the fifth seed or something that like used to be the second seed, but she had a couple of bad rounds, so now she popped down.
Bopped down.
And it just happened to go head to head.
Yeah,
Like it could have been the last match, but it had to be that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost, dude.
Ghost. Well, you like schmaltzy romances.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
You have to. You really need to watch. What is that called? We were just talking about Jamie.
James Gum.
No, there's that show we were just talking about, Outlander.
Would you? Oh, the Outlander.
Schmaltzy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's too schmaltzy, dude.
Oh, please. You'd be so into that.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's got opinions on that? Write to us. Would Eric like Outlander?
Let us
Let us know.
All right, but yeah, thanks so much for watching or listening. You can find the audio version of this show on anywhere podcast services are available. Just type in First Eps, and you'll find us smiling right back at you. Check out the video version on YouTube at Pop Culture Playground, and please let us know your thoughts on everything, all around the world,
Run it all
of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Is the world round? Doubtful. All right, thanks. Bye-bye. Bringing the funk. We watched the first episode of Lockwood and...
That's right, because I farted. So we're bringing the funk and the fun. And what do we watch?
Oh, my God. That's right. I farted.